Hello there, everybody. Today I am drawing myself again. Really, I just wanted to do some line art practice. The doodle that's already complete I actually did in a restaurant, which is why I didn't film it. I'm not bringing my entire freaking camera in a restaurant. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing these. It's really interesting trying to draw yourself, and if you're ever trying to practice drawing people, you are the best person to draw, because if you draw someone else and mess it up, they're probably going to be offended because they're going to look like shit. But if you make yourself look like shit, who are you going to be angry at? Yourself? I'm always angry at myself, no big deal. I also tried doing a little cartoon simplified version that's a little more than the circle and two rectangles that I usually do. Yep. And then that one I did without reference. I did the top left and bottom right without reference. And then the top right one, the profile, I took a picture of myself because I have no idea what my side profile looks like. Now I do. But yeah. Whenever I try and draw myself from side profile, I think of that one SBS from One Piece. Wasn't SBS? No, I think it was just the little intro paragraph where Oda was talking about how he's never seen his own side profile and how he'd what if I got a mirror and I just looked really fast before the image vanished? Would I break my neck or something? Mind you, this was before smartphones existed. It was old. It was 1993. Man, voiceovers are hard. I have so much to do. I have to get a whole bunch of new music for my trip, and then I have to pack everything. And I have to decide what art supplies to bring. Clothes, that's easy. That's in 2 weeks, it's 2 pairs of pants and 5 shirts. Done. But the art supplies, I don't know what markers to bring. I can't bring all of them. That's just absurd. But then, you see my problem here? Struggling. And I got a new tube of watercolor paint, but I also bought some empty half pans to go with it. But the empty half pans didn't get here yet. The paint did, but the half pans didn't. Half pans. And I want to take the paint with me on the trip. I want to take the whole tube. So I need the half pan to put the paint in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to use a bottle cap. And I really don't want to do that because I want it to fit into my watercolor palette, which I'm taking with me, which has half pans in it. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's talk about the piece, huh? So, I used watercolors instead of my usual gouache because I'm really bad at using watercolors. I'm arguably really bad at using gouache. But I'm better at gouache than watercolor, so I decided to practice. Because mixing colors with, if I say watercolor one more time, mixing colors with them, it's a little harder for me than with gouache, because with gouache it's opaque, but with watercolor it's transparent. Getting the opacity right is crucial to how dark it is, and then you don't mix enough and you gotta do it again, and it's hard. So I'm also a perfect subject for this because I'm a whole bunch of browns, and you can get a lot of different kinds of browns, and trying to mix the same brown twice is a little bit of a challenge, so that was good practice. Yeah. Had a lot of trouble with the skin on this little nugget here because I ran out and then I mixed some more and it was a super saturated baked potato yam orange. And I had enough of that in my first 2 years of high school because they only had white people skin tones. And all the brown people what about us? And they're here. And they gave us terracotta and orange. So look, a sweet potato in every self-portrait for the first 2 years of art. Yeah. Coloring this one in, I want to go a little lighter, or more desaturated, I guess. So I did that. I don't know how else to describe it. That's what I did. I went more desaturated. I shaded with a bunch of purples, which is what I usually do anyway. So yeah, there's that. I really like how this one turned out. Not quite nice. I don't know what else to talk about with Tumblr videos. So we're gonna talk about everything. I aligned these with microns. Yeah, they couldn't see microns on screen. I'm just gonna ditch y'all now. So thank you so much for watching. If you like it, show your friends. Maybe not show your parents. Your parents are cool. Why the hell not? And I will see you next time.